Hi guys, welcome. I hope that you're doing fine wherever you are. My name is Charity Nganga. This is Charity's Bubble USA, your number one channel. So today we are going to talk about some more questions. I've seen more questions. But before that, let me acknowledge everyone in this platform. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you even for just commenting, giving my videos a thumbs up. I really, really do appreciate you guys. If you're here and you're new and you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing, guys. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, and I know that you guys are gonna help me to get there. So, guys, I've seen questions here, and that's what I want to talk about. So, let's talk about the GED. What's a GED? Now, GED is an equivalency of your high school education. It's an equivalency of your high school education. That means that you have gone through primary for 8 years and you have gone for high school for 4 years. Now, you find that if you want to come and do the GED here, it's okay. You can, but that is if you were the second derivative. What do I mean? That is in the DV lottery. That means that your spouse already had qualified, they had reached Form 4, and they were selected because that's the qualification. Or maybe you didn't go to high school, but your work qualifies. I said it's job, it's a certain qualification, and it is a certain range. And I told you guys, if you go to o.net, you can look up and see the jobs that qualify for the DV lottery. So it's very, very important for you to know to do that. So let's assume that you came here with a DV and your spouse is the one that won. They had already gone to high school, but you didn't. You find that you can still go to school, but of course you will go and ask them for the adult education, because you are not going to just go to a regular school. You can ask for that and do the GD. But GD just for you, because I think when I look at that question, that someone maybe is thinking that a GED is a different thing. It's not a different thing. It's just that high school. It's a high school diploma. It's the high school certificate, or however you call it in your country there in Africa. So guys, I need you to be clear on that. Now, another person also asked me how much an LPN makes. Now, you find that you can make from, I would say like $29 and above. And the pay rose because of COVID. So you find that some people, they tend to work agency more. And you find that if you go to work for agency, you won't get benefits, but you are going to be paid more money. So most people are leaning towards agency, because if you go to work for an agency, they will send you to work in a nursing home where you would have worked, and then you find that they pay you more, but there are no benefits there. There's a disadvantage because you don't get like paid time off with the agency. You cannot get insurance with them, but you find that with these others, if you go for a regular full-time job in the nursing home, maybe you will be paid lower. You can get maybe like 25 or 26 or 27, but you find that you you are able to pay for insurance. They give you options whereby you can apply for insurance, and of course you have paid time off. Paid time off is whereby you are on holiday, like hours accumulate. You find that every year you will have accumulated more than 40 hours. And no, more than 80 hours. So that means that you can go with those hours, and you go for a holiday, and you do not have, and they will pay you, and you do not have to be broke. So that's an advantage. So it's for you to decide, am I going to do agency or am I going to do a full-time job? Like right now, me, I am not doing a full-time job, because I like to do agency, because agency, the advantage with working for agency is that you can pick up a shift anytime that you want. You can pick up a shift, but and I'm doing that because I am going to school. But if you find that as soon as I am done with school, I will look for a full-time job, because a full-time job has got benefits. A full-time job is whereby as a nurse I can work 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, and I am done, and that's full-time, so that I can get my paid time off. That's very important, especially when you're going on holiday. You really need not to, yeah, like you to have worked. You have hours that you can use, and then those hours are the ones that you use when you go on holiday, so you will not lack money. So you find that when you come on this side, you always decide, because there are many varieties, guys. So you always decide, this is what I want to do, or this is what I do not want to do. Another thing, there's a person who made a comment, and it's a good comment because she said that not everybody can do nursing. Yes, and I always sit here, guys, and I tell you, not everybody can be a nurse. Not everybody can go to college and get a degree, do engineering, do whatever, electrical engineering, do all that stuff, computer science. Not everybody can do that. But if you find that you can do a practical course, and I talked about in my previous video about plumbing, I talk about electrician. You can even become a CNA. It's okay. It's okay as long as that is what you want, because here it's this one is a country of choice. Nobody is telling you what to do. You do what you decide is best for you and your family. That is what you do. So you find that there are so many tasks that you can do and still make money. So for me, right now, I'm not doing any full-time job anywhere. I'm just working PRN. PRN is as needed. That means that I can pick up a shift on that job when I want. At the same time, agency, I can pick up when I want, or when I'm available. I wouldn't say when I want, because you find that everybody has to work because you need money. You need to pay your bills, but you find that you have there is flexibility. That's what I can say. There's a lot of flexibility here. Now, so there's another person who made a comment about the video that I did when I was coming from school. And they said, do we have any bumps? No, we don't. Now, the roads here are very smooth, very, very smooth. Even if you drove from here up to New York, or you drove from here up to Canada, the roads are very, very, very smooth, very, very smooth. So there is, at least, here, you see what the tax money is doing. Even if you're taxed, you find that you see where your tax money is going. So you won't go and find a road that is bad. And no, that one is not here. Now, maybe you can go and find maybe in a small area whereby maybe there's residential, and maybe it's just a small portion, just a very small portion, maybe in the interior that doesn't have it, and you find that when you are approaching that part, and you find that that part is not very busy. If you happen to go to those sides, you find that you will find a notification telling you there that that road is a dirt road. It's called a dirt road because the soil is called dirt. So those ones are not very many here. Now, there's another person, and I hope that that person watches this video. She was telling me that she won the DV 2020, and she's hoping to come in. Please, if you watch this video, know that DV 2020 is gone and forgotten. It's because we had 2020, we had 2021, and now we are in 2022. I told you guys that after September the 30th, that is when the year ends. After September the 30th, that's it. I know that there are lawsuits, that people say that they won and they were not called for the interviews or all that stuff. But, we can't dwell on that, because those ones, you cannot just wait for something that happened, whatever, because there's a backlog. So if you have won the DV 2020, right now you should not be thinking about it, because that's gone. What you should have done is to apply. I hope you applied for the DV 2023. And if you didn't apply, then you can always apply for the DV next year, because it's going to be there. It's a yearly thing that happens. So so for this one, I was kind of concerned, because this person said that they are still expecting to come, and it was DV 2020. So it's very, very important to do that. Now, there's another one who asked me on YouTube about the case number. He put the case. I don't know if it's a he or a she, because that name, I can't tell whether it's a lady or it's a man. Or so this one, they had given their case number, and they were saying that other people whose case number was lower, they have been called, and that person has been called. The first thing that I can tell you is, have you been checking your email regularly? You have to be checking your email regularly, because I told you guys, when we won our DV lottery, this is what happened. I hadn't checked my email, guys. And I saw that email had come like in December, and I saw it by the end of January. So it's very, very important for you to keep on checking your email all the time. And make sure that the email that you gave is a good one. It's an email that you know the password, because maybe they sent you the notification, but you haven't checked your email, because you find that the email, it just has so many. Like if I look at my email like in 3 days and I haven't deleted, sometimes I find even like more than 200 emails. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. So it's the first thing that I would tell you to do is go look at your email and see if you have missed anything. Then from there, you find that the case numbers, they vary with so many things, because it depends on the time that you sent in your documents. It also depends on if you had made a mistake and maybe they wanted more information. All that really plays into the dynamics. But you find that what I say is that not to worry, because it is not September 30th. If it is September 30th and you are waiting for the DV 2022 and you have not received your 2NL, then you should worry. But you find that the only thing you can do is wait. The only thing, you cannot call them and ask them, when am I going to get my second notification letter? You cannot call them or whatever. You can't. You have to wait for them to contact you. And that is what the instructions say, that they will contact you. So it's very important for you to know that. Now, I have also talked about other types of visas, which is very important for you even to think about them. When even you are asking questions, it's very important for you to think about those. Now, let me see if I have another question here, because I try to answer your questions according to how you have asked them. So this one was asking about, I answered that one about the GD. Let me see if there's something else that I have not talked about. And I think I have, yeah, I think I've answered most of the questions. There were not so many. So guys, I hope that you will ask more, and I'll see you next time in another video. Thank you and God bless you.